It is a used Tao Moto 125, but it's a 2022. So the first day we had clutch problems. The next thing I had noticed was that it had spokes that were completely loose, like 1/8 of an inch. The heads weren't even touching. You see those things moving? Well, day 2, we just cracked the hub. Nothing fast, no whoops, no rocks, no jumps, nothing gnarly. He's just in the driveway learning how to learning how to use a clutch. And it threw the chain. I put the chain back on, threw the chain again. And I look, and sure enough, that aluminum wheel hub is just snapped all the way through. So now what? I guess I'm reminding myself of the lesson that I knew going into it, that it wasn't going to last long. I didn't think day 2 was asking too much. That's pathetic. Shame on you, China. You do this on purpose and you know it. Can you see the inner edge of that bushing? How it's wallered out and actually broken. A big chunk of it's broke out. It's really hard to get the camera to focus in there, but this chain is just already trash on this basically 1-day-old bike. Yeah, you should be able to see right there. You can see, well, I can see light underneath the roller. How that chain link has just already got literally a hole right through it. And you should be able to see how it's kind of watered. How it's fatter at this end than it is at this end. That's the kind of quality, lack thereof, that you get from China. I don't know why we send them so much of our money. How dumb are we? We just don't learn, myself included. I know better. I know they hate us. They just want to defraud us. And I let myself go down that road because, you know, it's 1/3 the price of a good one. And who's got the money anymore with freaking food costing $500 a week to feed your damn family? Who's got $8 grand for a dirt bike, you know? But you want your kid to have something to look back on and say, oh, childhood was fun, you know? Yeah, I remember my 10th birthday, I had a dirt bike. You want your kid to grow up like you did. You had a Redline or a Hutch or a Mongoose or a Haro or a GT. You know, you had some really good BMX bike when you were a kid, and it lasted. It's probably still out there, 15, 20, 30, 40 years old. You know, it lasted because it was made by Americans. Americans care about their reputation. So you want your kid to have a similar life. So you go and buy that Walmart bike that's got a brand name that you remember. And then it ends up being no grease in any bearings. The seals aren't really sealed. And the thing is a rust bucket that the chain won't stay on. The crank's not even concentric. It rocks up and down like Barney Rubble chiseled it out of a hunk of rock. And the kid don't ride it no more because Chinese crap. So I'm about to, oh my God, look at the play in this swing arm. I probably can't hold still enough for you to really see it, but good grief. What a piece of shit. Back wheel is smoked. Pivot bearings are like not even there. It's like they drilled a hole and put a bolt through. Oh my God. Wow, it gets better. The friggin' wheel bearing just came apart in my hand. Oh, look at that. There's the bearings falling out of the ground. Wow. This is appallingly junk. Watch this. Look at this. This is a 2022. It's got like 2 hours on it since we've owned it, and it looked brand new. Oh my God. The play in the main pivot and in the shock is unbelievable. It's about an inch of up travel. What a pile of Chinese crap. Shame on them. So there's needle bearings in the swing arm main pivot that just use bushings. like that. There are no seals. There's absolutely no grease. There's no grease fitting. They're bone dry. This long bolt right here goes through the chassis. Watch this bolt dance. That's nice. Right there. There was never any grease on this thing at all. From brand new. Not a speck. That's what China is known for. That's just how they roll. They know that this stuff is going to tear up in no time. And that's like their plan, to sell more of it. The bottom of the shock right here, the bushing is fully out. Just broke out of the rubber. The rubber is probably literally a piece of rubber hose with a bushing shoved into it.